NEC is where we are. FuegoGG versus Valour, that third place matchup game is still going down because Fuego just took map number 3, the uplink game. Obviously we had some problems with Dusty, but he was like, you know what, I'm still alright to play, don't worry about me. But now we're going into Scorch Hardpoint. Is it going to be Valour that closes it out, or are we going to map number 5?
Logic, a little spicy two-piece there. Jordy will answer back with one of his own, whereas Hardpoint is just very much contested at the minute. Neither team able to pick up any points just yet. And killed left, right, and center.
Dusty breaks into the hill though, finds himself a nade kill, and now he'll be inside this hill trying to pick up a few kills. Hayes finds a two-piece though, first 2 kills of this game. We're going to go in that two-piece there, but it's Jordy D that breaks in as well. Jammy, it's coming on the right-hand side as he's now going to look for maybe the rotation. Goes for that first kill, able to assist his teammates inside the hill, and releasing a little bit of pressure from them. There's one player in the corner, literally with this player in next to hill. It's Logic. Cruising will pick up scrap time, but because they're taking scrap time, it means they've lost rotation for spawns.
Yeah, and that's one of the things you can't really give up, especially with this hill. It's so strong. If you can get your spawns set up and use that head glitch effectively, it's very difficult to break.
Well, taking a look over here at Cruising, he's the only player really pushed up at all that's going to be able to cause anything. Trans, though, gets loud after making sure he's killed Cruising there. Those players pushing from the right-hand side. This is what we were talking about earlier, how hard it is to break. You've got Jammy and Jordy D both pre-aiming this way. They know they're all going to start flying in here soon. One's watching top, one's watching
5. Because at the minute in time, Valour are not showing us what they can do.
Yep.
They had a very good performance in the hard point in the first round, and they're letting that slip away from them. I think they were rocked after that uplink loss.
Well, rotations have came in anyway, and Hayes is going to be trying to take spawns for his team because at the minute Fuego got rotations and now they're earning more points as the seconds go by. Player number 1 is Trans, who is going to be in charge of watching the bottom. The hill's being taken by Jordy D. Dusty finds a kill towards the right-hand side. He's going to get traded. No, he finds the kill on Jordy D. Dusty takes him down, and now he is begun to push into the hill. One more player towards the bottom will be Trans. He drops, and now those players begin to spawn out. Spawns have been taken by Valour.
I'm not entirely sure how Logic just killed himself there, but hey, these things happen, and they're able to pick up enough points now to try and pull this back. Elzo was injured on his own before being taken out from behind. He needed some support there just for someone to cover his backside, but the rotations are coming in as you can see on the screen. It will be Valour trying to get round towards the next hill already, leaving this scrap time for Fuego.
Taking a look at Logic though, seeing what he can do. Finds a kill towards the right hand side. Can he make it a two-piece? Does fire the shots towards that player. Is he going to be able to get it? He does eventually. Takes down Jammy. Now they can break into the hill. So far it's been FuegoGG that have been leading this one. They've been in the lead so far. Not really Valour being able to do anything as such. Logic is trying to stay alive here towards the back end side, making a few kills, but just like that, 4 players drop immediately, and FuegoGG are wanting to take this one to map number 5.
Yeah, they are coming out hot right now, and it's on the board with Hayes, who saw one go back towards the back of Lab. Unfortunately, he's already been taken out as his teammates are there to help clean up. You can see now that Valour are spawning out way at the back, and this could be enough time here to make Valour start to worry. It's 50 points difference right now, and they need to make a change.
Well, I'm on board here with Trans, who's going to go for the two-piece, not get it. Jordy D ends up nading himself as well in the process. Elzo towards the right-hand side. He tries to stay alive, but it's not going to happen either, so therefore Jammy can come in, take that scrap time, and begin to push forward through to the new hill, which we know is over towards that mid-map area. He's going to call in a Scarab as well, just for a little bit of intel, maybe try to pick up a kill with it. Don't know if that's going to happen. It's used mainly for stunning the other team, but therefore his teammate does come forward and trade that one out. Cruising, finds a two-piece. Let's see what he's doing over here. He might make it 3. Not going to happen. Jordy D and Trans, now they're working together. Looks like they want a little bit more life out of this one. Hayes is over here to the right. He's going to try and pick up a few more kills as well. But that lead is slowly growing. It's literally got to the point now we're double what Valour have.
Yeah, really well played from Fuego so far. Another big kill there coming in from Jammy. He does get straight out there enough immediately. Great two-piece from Cruising. Let's see what he is going to do. He throws the stun grenade over the top. Not able to connect with anything just yet. We'll see if he can push out towards the opposition. Yes, he does. Sees one, unfortunately for him. Does get taken out from someone on the head glitch. He's now on board with Dusty, looking to rotate towards the side plat and see what he can do as Elzo picks up scrap.
At least this time though, we're seeing Valour make their way towards the spawns. They're the ones that are going to hold them this time. We saw Fuego originally do it the first time, sorry, and therefore they were able to hold quite a few seconds in it. I love the positioning from Dusty though to get the two-piece, make sure instead of playing the head glitch, which everyone's going to expect players to be on, he plays just towards the right-hand side of it in a corner, finds the two-piece, tries to find the fourth as well. It's not going to happen. Cruising will be on this head glitch though, pre-aiming in that wall run, but the one player coming around that left-hand side, Hayes, is one I want to pay attention to. That is a nasty spot, which Hayes just flew up there. Did not know that was a thing. He's going to try and break through. Logic will hit him with a nade and the gun as well, so it makes him very, very weak. Hard for him to push through, but it is at the minute Valour who are clawing their way back into this one. Jammy flies out, he gets traded out as well. These players are spawning out very, very far away, and it looks like this whole 60 seconds is about to go in favour of Valour.
Yeah, and they've pulled this one back massively, greatly held down here from Valour, and they are actually able to pull this one right the way back. If they can hold on to this for a little bit longer, they'll actually take the lead, but Fuego have actually gone ahead and broken this. But I think Valour are just going to give this time up. They're going to think, screw it, that's 10 seconds that we can afford to really give up. If we get off the rotations and hold up for our spawns for next hill, we can lock this down for a lot further and take an even further lead.
The thing that's being proven to be made the difference to me here was the first time we saw all these hills, it was Fuego out-rotating Valour. They were getting the first time on hill, they were getting scrap time as well. But this time, it's Valour who've come back out of nowhere. They're rotating first, they're picking up the numerous amounts of kills. They've got specialists to use as well. Logic has that rewind to use if possible. Now we're seeing Valour break into the lead on this one. Dusty and him are going to be inside the hill. It's being watched from the back as well. Elzo making sure nobody comes around for that flank. He's got his specialist to use as well, but it's flooding from the front is the plan of action for Fuego, and it's not working as far for them. It's going to be Hayes. He attempts to come through with his teammate. His teammate Jordy D does stay alive though, eventually does get traded. Hayes will find one in Elzo. Will he be able to break the hill yet though? They're coming from the front as well. It's led by Jordy D and Jammy coming off spawn, but look where Jordy D is now spawned. They've gone for rotations. That was a full-time hell by Valour.
Yeah, unbelievable 2 hills there from Valour as they were able to call this one back and take a bit of a resounding lead. They're going to be up by nearly 40 points going into this, but Fuego have rotated a little bit quicker and are trying to hold this one down with Hayes trying to head glitch inside the hill.
Well, I'm on board with Hayes at the minute over towards this right-hand side, seeing what he can do as he's now trying to bring Fuego back into this one after Valour just had a stomp in 2 hills, basically taking at least 110 seconds from both of them. Fuego weren't able to get close to them at all, and now you can see them clawing their way back into it. Jordy D playing an aggressive sub-roll, pushed up with the Erad. Trans finds a kill for himself as well. Hayes is looking over towards the right-hand side. I'm going to go on board with Trans. He's just made 2 kills, sorry, over towards the backside. Now towards this front side, he's going to find another one. He's on a 4th streak, and he's starting to heat up. 18 and 17. Will he find the 5th? He does. That gains himself the scarab. Back to the hill, though, is where Hayes will be. They're now back in the lead. This game's getting close. Looks like they're trying to fight this for game 5, but it's back and forth so far between these 2 dominant teams.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to call this one apart. They are very, very much neck and neck as the rotations have already come in. It's Cruising who takes down Jammy, who tries to get out and round behind them. He does end up throwing his stun grenade and catching at least one player there. He gets the one off of the head glitch, but if he checks Cave, there is the camo player. He does end up getting that kill as well, but he gets traded out from that player there ahead of him. Elzo there with one of his own, trying to hold this down and try to tie this up. They are down by 6. Is Trans, who dive bombs in and gets 2 big kills. One
of the most important things that we need to pay attention to here, Chris, is the rotation towards the back, where Jordy D has just spawned now. If whoever holds that backside is going to win this one, I think, because there's only 40 seconds left in this one. Normally a team estimated can roughly hold about 40 seconds to 50 seconds on that hill, but it's scrap time. It's being fighted for at the minute, and I really am paying attention to who's going to get that spawn. This stun scarab comes in. The kill will, however, not be made. It will be Trans who flies above in the air. Dusty is going to try and hold scrap time. Not going to happen though, as Logic now has got a 1v1 on his hands to win. Scrap time eventually goes in favour of Valour, but look, pay attention to the rotations. Already Jammy set up and waiting for anyone to push. Really, you would begin to think Fuego surely now can hold this hill, hold this rotation, but at this point in time, Elzo and his teammates are coming down this left-hand side. They need to fly in and get a lot of control on this one, break it and hold those spawns, but Hayes and Jordy D working together. 3 players drop, it's all down to Dusty. He goes as well, and this is possibly where we could see Fuego take the game.
Yeah, it was a very, very smart play there from Fuego. They could afford to give up that 20 seconds just because, as you said, if they can hold down this hill, they can pick up a nice, easy 40 seconds. And that's what they're doing just now. They have taken the lead once again, and they are withstanding constant bombardment from the opposition players. They have come in and tried to hold them up. Dusty picks up 1 kill. He goes for a second. He's not able to get it just yet, but if you look at this, it is constantly up and down, up and down. But this is a big play from Hayes. He actually takes down 2. They're just 8 points away from taking this to a map Number 5, and you're going to see this. No,
it's going to be the last few points. Dusty comes in somehow. He's able to clutch up in this one. He's contesting the hill. He finds the third one. It's all about rotations now, and it's going to be Elzo making his way down in towards the new hill. It's 3 points that Fuego needs to be able to win this one. The hill is contested as far as I'm aware at the minute. Elzo tries to stay alive as long as he can. Trance breaks in. He's trying to break it, but it's not going to happen. Finally, the kill comes in, and we're going to game number 5.
What a turnaround for Fuego. They were 2-0 down in the series. They tied it up to 2 apiece, and we're going to game number 5. And fair play to them. They did absolutely everything they could to try and put it back, and it's worked out beautifully.
Take a look at the scoreboard here. 26 and 23 from Twance, 1 minute 18. 2 minutes and 1 second in Hill from Hayes as well. 30 and 25 from Cruising. Fantastic performance from him, but you take a look at Logic and Elzo. Got to get the Hill time, but maybe not the slaying power that they needed for a second. Dusty's play as he broke through into that one. You would think to yourself, Dusty made a great play. Can he work in it? Can Elzo get the rotations? He stayed alive as long as he could, but he did eventually get dropped. And now we're going to a game number 5 for third place just before the finals. Remember, guys, this is our last map now before we go to the grand finale. Bulldog